What's up, YouTube? Man, what a late night. I stayed up watching the Quarantine Backyard Ultra. I hadn't been watching it for days and it was super exciting. It was down to Radek and Michael Wardian, and it ended to me in a sad way. I do believe that it was a technical difficulty that caused Radek not to look like he was starting on time. I wonder if we could get data on when he hit his watch on that the final go, what time it was, where he was at. Because I went through all the video, which I'll show you in a minute, and Mike basically started on time laps 53 through 63. I mean, he was maybe 2 seconds late, like because of what looked like a delay, if any. Radek, or Radek, I don't know how to say his name, was like 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 late, 6 on time, 24 seconds late, 8 seconds late. One interesting thing that I'll show you is on lap 61, he was 25 seconds late, and he was sipping on tea or food or something, and Laz even says there, he's not starting on the bell. But in each video I was watching, when did he hit his watch? Like, when did he think it was go time? And then of course lap 63, the one that caused all the drama, he started 113 seconds late, which is a minute 53 past the bell. But I'm wondering if the screen was locked up. I mean, I'm wondering what was going on his end technically, because it does look like he hit go 113 seconds late. But yeah, it's just a tough deal. I'm just going to show you the video of my screen just to kind of catch you up real quick. And yeah, it's heartbreaking. Those guys were pouring everything they had into it. They're the top % of elite ultra runners in the world, and we all wanted to see them go until somebody said either I just can't do it anymore, or something's hurt, or not make the time cutoff. To me, Radek had a new singlet on. He was on the treadmill sipping tea, just like in the one before lap 61. It looks exactly the same. I think he was ready and willing, and it was go time for him, and it got called. So super hard with the technicality or the technical nature of the DQ. But anyway, here's the footage. Okay, 30 seconds before lap 53 starts. All right, Mike's taking off right on time. Radek is getting his treadmill going. This one I have, it looks like 30 seconds. He's watching and he's getting ready to press his watch. Making sure, checking time. Boom. I think that's about when he hits it, and then he's heads up and it's go time. He's in his lap. Okay, this is before lap 54. He's 20 seconds out and he's not even on his treadmill getting it fired up. I have this one listed as 20 seconds in is when he presses his watch. So I think there's a delay on this one. There goes Mike on time. Radek's just now starting his treadmill, which looks like he's leaving the crowd, but he's still closely watching the time.
From my best side.
And I think he just pressed it there. Boom. Heads up. Game time.
Oh, they started.
All right.
I had a quick question. Could you clarify? So, if one of us decides not to start, the other one still has to go out and finish the loop, right?
If the person who decides not to start did finish their loop in time, then the other person must do another loop. The way that it works is you have to do one more loop than your competitor.
Oh, that's cool. Like one more full loop, right? Not just like what just
No,
go out.
if you fail to finish a loop and he finishes under the time limit, then he's won. That's what happened with Maggie and Will this year.
Time out.
But what more often happens is one person decides to throw in the towel, and then the other person is stuck running one whole loop by themselves. And word is that's a really hard loop.
That's a celebratory loop, though.
Yeah, that seems like, well,
It's a victory lap.
yeah.
Although you've been running every loop by yourself in this one.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'll get closer. This is before the 55th lap, which I have that he's closely watching, and he starts his watch 20 seconds late. Mike's ready. Radek's yawning. He's just waiting for that clock to time down. It doesn't look like on his screen it's 2 seconds to go. Mike's down in a stance and taking off, and Radek's just firing up his treadmill. This one I thought he hit pretty soon. Boom. Here's a good interview before lap 56.
All right, maybe let's do some questions here.
I need you some answer.
Yeah, Radek, did you want to answer a couple of questions? Do you have the chat?
No problem for me, but you must speak very slowly because I'm not speaking very well.
No problem.
Okay.
What treadmill are you using?
I have Nordic Trek. I buy it 1 week before the race. I know running on the treadmill, I don't like it, but I buy it because the coronavirus is in the all Czech Republic, so I say maybe there will be quarantine, so I buy it.
Radek, Maggie wants to know, are you sleeping? Have you been sleeping between laps?
Yeah, I take 2 or 3 very small. If I need sleep, I must go faster, 1 lap, and I have more time for the sleeping.
Sounds familiar.
Radek, everybody in the comments says that you speak very good English and they're impressed with you.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
So hurts.
Have you been outside or only on the treadmill?
Only on the treadmill. I was not from Friday. Yeah, from Friday I was not outside of the home.
No, Raven.
I looked outside only from the window.
What is the tea that you are drinking?
No. I don't know, some herbal tea. Okay, but for my fuel, I this one is perfect for the marathon.
Specialty.
I think Mike can try it.
After the race.
What hour is this?
9 o'clock. Or 10 o'clock there, right?
56.
How many hours have they been running?
One more.
I think they finished just 55. They're fixing to go on to 56. Everyone says after 55 it's easy.
How many people is that?
Lots of people. Lots of people. Ask Maggie. Maggie will tell you. After 55, it was a breeze.
Sweet. That's awesome. All right.
And on the note of laps, so it's our 5-minute update time. So we've done 55 laps. That's 368 kilometers and 229.2 miles.
Yes.
Okay, this one's gonna just be 6 seconds late.
It was 24 hours. It was 250 kilometers. And everything over is my new record. And we will see how far I can go.
That's awesome, man. Congrats.
Now it's okay.
I knew that.
Something else?
What else are you eating besides the gels?
I eat fruits, rice, some potatoes with the chicken. That's all, maybe. I think that's all. And for the drink, I take iso drink, Coke, cola, and tea. What? I don't
Last, can you try that again? You just broke up for a second.
Coffee. Yeah, I have one for coffee.
What is the temperature in your house?
I don't know, maybe 20, 22, 21. Because the window is open, so everything is. The outside is about 15 degrees.
And Radek, do you have any sponsors?
No. I have no sponsor. I'm normal worker man, and I work, and I have only one big sponsor. That's my own company, but I have some shoes from the On Cloud Running, and I have some things from the Compress Sport, and so other, but no money from somebody.
What is your company?
Yeah, we sell garden technique tractors, lawn mowers, and so other. And now I make one sport shop because I love the sport, I love running. So I work on the one small sport shop, and I have there some sport things which I use. So this gels, energy gels, Garmin watch, and something else.
All right, 2 minutes to go, guys. 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay, this one shows 6 seconds late, and the next two on time, so it may have been a little bit more synced up. But we're getting to the most interesting one, which is right before number 61. Let me fast forward a little bit. So we're down to 20 seconds, and he's just watching. There's the bell. Mike takes off. Radek gets his treadmill going and presses it. I think he pressed it there and got moving. So that was good. The next two are on time. I'll show them quickly. the bell. Mike's gone. I believe Radek hit his watch already. Got to walk in. Or maybe he hit it there and got going. So maybe 10 seconds late. Not much. Okay, Radek had a thing for putting on a new shirt. It seems like almost every lap. So he's putting his shirt on. I'll skim forward. This is when they're starting on their 58th lap, and it shows on my notes on time for when he presses his watch. Radek. We have the bell, mic's off. Started the treadmill. Making sure the watch is going. In business. Okay, this is the one that shows 24 seconds behind for starting Radek's watch. He's a minute and a half out and he's just on the couch. I'm going to skim forward to right before.
That was good.
Okay, Mike's ready. Bell, he's off.
Uh-oh, there went soft.
Radek's getting his treadmill going. Just getting it moving, but he doesn't hit his watch until now and gets going. So I think that's when he saw his countdown get to bell. Okay, before the 60th lap, I show Radek only being 8 seconds behind when he presses start on his watch. I'll skim forward.
All right, you got it?
10 seconds.
And there's the off.
There you go.
Getting ready, Radek, and treadmill's moving. Oh yeah, this one he hit at 8 seconds, so he's already going. Okay, notice this. Mike gets up and gives a nice wave way close to the camera.
Must be getting colder, Harvey is.
Hi, buddy.
Mike,
Mike?
And now watch when
Sorry.
Radek responds to that wave.
well, he's a good company. I call Case, my brother's name is Doug Case, his name.
Not too bad. Like it's in the 60s or so.
And this is a 25-second delay where he's just sipping tea when the gun's already gone off or the bell's already rang. And this is the one that Laz mentioned.
60 degrees.
Oh,
He's not starting at the bell.
this is the 61st lap. I was going to say, yeah, it's 60 or so, but they probably wanted a precise count.
Okay, I'll skim forward. Okay, we're
Five.
6 seconds.
3, 2, 1, go.
Mike's out of there. Radek's just sipping tea like he's got plenty of time.
So Radek evidently changes shirts every hour. Is that what I'm hearing?
Now he takes off his yellow shirt and puts on a different shirt. See, he's not starting at the bell,
I can't say
but
that.
he's on a treadmill.
He was in the
Good,
Corona.
but it'll count on how many shirts he's worn? Or is it the same group that he's just cycling
Okay.
through?
He pressed it 25 seconds in, which I think was on
I
time
think
for
it's
him.
That will be a friend on.
The next one will be 12 seconds slow, and then the last one is the 113 seconds slow, or behind. Bell. Mike gets to walk in and he's off. Lap 62. Radek's getting his treadmill fired up. Boom, hits it. And he's off. Okay, I'm going to let this one play from 3.5 minutes before the 63rd lap, because there's another nice wave, and I believe either Radek responds with the wave, or it's just like a delayed communication between screens, which is, to be expected other parts of the world, but a minute 53 behind is a little bit much, but It's a hard deal. I do know on this one, Radek is messing around with a bunch of stuff that he hadn't even really messed with in any of his other videos. But Mike's getting ready to wave. And at first I thought he was waving at Sandra, but she's totally dipped out of the screen. Okay, so he's saying hi to somebody. And I don't know if Radek's wave came through first or if he was responding late to Michael, but definitely lag. Okay, I'll skim forward to right before the start. It's obvious he doesn't think the gun's going off right now. He's sipping tea. Mike gets moving up maybe 6 seconds behind.
Radek, the bell just went. You gotta get going.
I think that was a pretty fair
Radek,
warning.
are you on mute? The bell just went. Radek, can you hear us?
I did. Mhm.
I think he's done.
I think
It's been a full minute with no response. I think he's done.
I don't think he's hearing.
he might accidentally be on mute. But yeah, we're like a minute in here.
I think it's done. It's a minute and a half, and they never went.
It doesn't know it. That's all. This is what he does before every lap. He sets his pace.
Yeah,
But
he's
too late.
2 minutes in. He hasn't gone. It's over.
Yep, it's done.
You have to answer
We've got, and they can get in contact with him here just a second.
Yeah. Yeah. Tough call. Right call.
This was the only time that he didn't get to running pretty shortly after walking. But, I mean, I think he's getting a phone call at this point, too, because his wife or girlfriend brings in the phone. He's kind of like, what's going on? They talk for a while. He finally gets going.
Hey guys, so we did a little bit of talking in the background here, and it's really difficult to say this. Like, I don't want to say this. but I don't want to say this, but we've gotta call the race here because it's pretty cut and dry in the backyard rules. We've got to do the right thing. You have to leave the corral at the time. You need to leave the corral and be moving onto the course. And so we're gonna have to stop the race here, which we really don't want to do.
It's rough. It's always rough. This was an amazing battle. Like, but that's it.
Yeah. So yeah.
All right. Hey guys, wait. Just can you clarify what Mike needs to keep doing? Does he need to finish this hour?
Must finish the hour.
Mike must finish this hour.
He must finish the loop.
And Radek, can you hear us? Okay, we've got someone that speaks Czech that's gonna contact Radek really quick here, guys. So we'll keep you updated here.
I have some more bad news though. I really feel like Mike's gonna want to go for that record at 4 a.m.
Only do 1+.
Yeah, that's the other bad piece of news is you can only do one more lap than the last person to finish, so you can't continue on to get extra distance.
I'll let you break that to him.
I just have to be the bearer of bad news on all sides. Yeah, so we're still waiting to hear back. We think Radek might still finish this loop anyways, but that's going to be the end of our race, guys.
Look how fast Mike runs by here. Crazy. I'm sure lots of you have seen this part, so I may end it soon. I just wanted to show you what he did before each lap.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks, guys. That was
Are
fun.
you guys there? Hello?
Hey guys, sorry. So, yeah, so on that last loop there, Radek, can you hear us? Okay, I think he needs a minute. Yeah, so on that last loop there.
What's your time?
31:05.
Are we done? What's going on? Can we celebrate? or
So,
what?
Mike, have you finished your loop?
Of course, yeah.
He's
Okay.
showing.
So Radek unfortunately is being DQ'd because he did not leave the start corral on time.
No, 5.
I guess he didn't start the loop on time. So for everybody watching, there's two pieces from the race rules. We went back and did a little bit of review. So for everybody watching, there's two pieces from the race rules. So number one, we define the start corral for treadmills as being on the treadmill belt,
Which Radek was.
which Radek
when
was.
the bell rang.
Radek was on his belt. He was in his start corral when the bell rang. However, one of the hardest pieces of the backyard format is that you must leave your start corral at the bell. You must leave the corral and proceed out onto the course. And it was about a 1.5 minute delay, and he did not proceed onto his course. Our official wording in the race rules is under section 2. It says participants must be in their starting corral at the bell and must leave immediately to start their loop. And in section 3 on starts, we talk about all competitors must start at the bell, no late starts. And it breaks my heart, but we laid it out and we have to stick to this. And I'm so sorry it had to end this way, but it's the way that it is.
I can go more.
So Mike, the other piece too is in Laz's official rules. So I guess here would be the other thing. So in Laz's official rules,
When it comes right down to it, it's like the backyard race always ends this way in one way or another. You don't make the bell. You don't start your lap on the bell.
I did start my lap.
You did.
Mike,
you're good.
You're good. Yeah.
You won.
Can you guys say congratulations at least? Can we? He's done. Like, did you win?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry.
The
Mike.
circumstances are not ideal, but.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Yeah. So Mike. Congratulations. You are the winner of the.
Does he need us? Like, do we need to keep going? Like.
No, you're done.
No, yeah.
You won.
Yeah. You're done. You won.
Can I keep going to get the record?
They said no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you get one more lap.
No, really?
One more lap than the other person, so you're done. You're done. Backyards end very abruptly, sometimes.
Okay.
Well, no, you did your full lap. What do you?
Where's Laz?
Yeah.
But so I can't just keep going by myself to get the record.
The official backyard rules are you do one more lap and then the race is over.
Okay. That's cool.
And you finished your last lap. That was like the fastest lap yet.
That was absolutely the fastest.
Yeah, for sure.
How fast did you do that one?
31 minutes and 5 seconds.
Oh man. So.
That's amazing. All right. Well, after 63 laps.
After 63 laps, it's not the end we were expecting.
But
you
did amazing.
Yeah.
Like 63 is that the second longest backyard format that we've known?
I think that's the second longest anyone's done in a backyard format before. I believe. You could get
We could
corrected
be
on
wrong.
that one.
So is still going then?
Why is he still running? Does Mike confused?
We're trying to get in contact with him.
Maybe we should maybe.
Sorry guys, we're as always in the quarantine backyard ultra, we're scrambling a little bit. So Mike, you're done. We need to jump off.
Okay, wrong wording. Mike, you won.
Yeah, sorry, Mike, you won.
You did amazing.
If we need to go again, we should do that. Like if you think that he was on the treadmill and he started.
No, Mike, sorry, we're not communicating very well. It's been a long day. You won. You did amazing. You're already done. You've done one more lap. You won out of 2,413 people who started this race. Mike Wardian, you are the winner in 63 laps. You won. Your competitor, your assist, the person who got you to where you are, the person who got you.
He's amazing.
Got you there.
Yeah.
He did not leave his start corral.
Okay. I just want to. Is there a point where I can congratulate him on making me better? Like.
Absolutely. We will as soon as he's able. If you'd like, you can. We'll try to get a hold of Laz and stuff as well. And
and then we also have to present the trophy for you as well. So.
Have one.
We're just.
Sorry. Let's see.
The pylon, awesome.
So.
Or witch's hat.
Yeah. So I guess.
It was a bit abrupt.
Can I send a big thanks to the organization for trying to figure this out on the go? Like you guys, I think, did an impeccable job with a lot of difficult circumstances, and everybody out there that supported us throughout this. We felt you for sure. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Mike. That means a lot.
You guys.
Yeah, it was amazing, man. I didn't know this was possible. So thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. Well, we will. We're getting a hold of Laz right now. We'll get.
Yeah. So, Mike, if you want to just hang out, and we will be back on in just a second here.
Or if you have anything, to say.
Do you have anything to say to everyone who's watching at home, or sponsor plugs, or anything like that?
Yeah, we'll let you be. to do whatever you'd like, and we'll see you in a minute.
Sorry, I look like a bleached out ghost. No, I just want to say thank you to everybody for being a part of this. This is truly one of the most magical few days of my life for myself and my family and our community here and the community of running around the world. I think it brought us all together in a time where maybe physically we can't be together, but emotionally and spiritually and through this running, we were able to bond. And so thank you guys for taking part in letting us run around in circuit treadmills or around in an igloo or like a sauna, and then around chairs and in people's living rooms, and that was just one of the most unique, fun things I've ever been a part of. And I got to give a big thanks to everybody here in Arlington Forest, my wife Jennifer, who I don't even know how much I owe her for this, along with our boys, my buddy Phil, James, my brother. I don't know. There's so many people. I'm lost for words. Bye.
See if there's anything else.
Let Radek finish his race as well, and if Michael wants to come back, and then hopefully Laz will join us in a bit. But we're going to step back, and then we're hopefully going to present the award in a little bit. All right, thanks, guys.
Hey guys, we're not sure what's happening with the stream here. It's not working.
It's still going, we just can't see the right things. So we could just disconnect the feed and restart it again. It's gonna have to restart soon anyway, I think. So this is gonna pop up in a new feed. It's not frozen or anything, it's still going.
We're still recording.
Oh.
So,
Is it back?
are we back online? So, Radek, can you hear us?
Oh, we're gonna restart the feed.
Just
when
one
we get
moment.
I hear you.
Just one moment. We're having a problem with the Facebook feed.
We're gonna have to restart the
don't
Facebook
know what
feed.
it's
We're
doing.
gonna start a new one. It's gonna just take 2 minutes. That. Nope.
That was it. All right. And it says you can find this post. You can watch this in a bit, but yeah, I'll end it. I think just for me, I wanted to work through what did Radek look like before, each of those final laps, just to see if there was a crazy delay or what his mannerisms were, kind of how prepared he was to keep going. This is going to sting for a while, but I know that both of them wanted to keep going. And I'm almost certain that he didn't mean to miss the start, but I know rules are rules, and the only thing I'd want to know is if he beeped his watch, like if he started his watch time-stamped in the Czech Republic on time. If he did that, then this was a huge oops. If he did kind of fumble some time and he wasn't paying attention or having iPad trouble or whatever, and he missed the clock on the wall, that should be paramount over any other clock. If he missed it and he started 2 minutes late, then it was over. But yeah, just some of my opinions and thoughts there. Mainly, I'm just heartbroken that these two warriors didn't get to battle out to the end. But that's all I got. Hope you learned something from it, or hope it was insightful or helpful for me to edit it together just a little bit shorter than you digging it up yourself. Anyway, see you at the races.